What's going on, everybody? This is Kraken, and today I'm stoked to bring you guys a little bit of Guild Wars 2 coverage. This is a coverage of the beta weekend that was just this last weekend. It was April 27th through the 29th of 2012. And so I decided to start off my coverage with making a video about the character creation. And I went with a Charr male. So you'll see a Charr male character creation in this video. They're basically the Charr are basically the most you could say expansive character creation out of the three races that it could play. It could only play the Norn, the Human, and the Charr, and so I did go with the Charr just because it's a little bit more interesting. Because when you're making a human, you're making a person that looks like yourself, basically. I mean, if you want to. I mean, obviously, but there's just nothing too crazy about that. I mean, there's nothing crazy about the Charr really, but it's still pretty cool. Anyways, all right. So, as you can see, that every single race can play any kind of class. So it doesn't matter what race you are. You can have the opportunity to play any kind of class. There's no distinction between them or judgment, what race you are compared to what class you are. You can just everything is all your personal preference. And it's really cool. They also added a height meter, so you can make your character really tall, really short. Just adds that customization, and that's going to add basically how they move around, and also different body types as well. Like you can make your character a little bit more beefy, or really really skinny, or like muscular, or different. And so as you can see with the Charr, it's just mostly just different body types, and it also has different fur types that you can go through. So I mean, you could have like a leopard print. You could be like a cheetah or a leopard or whatever. You can have fun with it. There's a lot of different customization. I do believe there's about 24 different kinds of fur types. And then we got the face and the hair. So I mean, obviously the hair is nothing too crazy. It's mostly like mohawk kind of stuff. I mean, you don't really see it all that much because most of the time you'll be wearing a helm, but you can hide your helm. So if you want to go for the hair, they did have a decent amount of facial, preset faces that you could choose from with different teeth and stuff like that, which is also really really good. And then also basically once you pick your face, you can mess with it a whole lot. You got the eyes, you got a whole list of slider bars that you could go from, and then you got the eyes, and then you got the horns. You can check out all the whole bunch of different types of horns that you could go from there, and then just basically you can make your character look as unique as you basically possibly can, and you can probably make it fairly unique so no one else will probably make that same kind of character, which is really really awesome. What I really 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 liked about the character creation is that not only did they have just a bunch of different kind of customizations with how your character looks, it also had a bunch of different customization of how your character acts. And so it's basically what your character does when it comes to what he faces a boss, and like what would he first think, or like how would he overcome it? Would he use strength or dignity or whatever? So and basically what that has to really do with is the personal story, and which the personal story is basically the only set up questing system of Guild Wars 2. And so that's really awesome. It basically it shapes how you want to be as a character. And as a role playing standpoint, that's awesome. That's really really immersive, and also just adds a lot to your character. So you really want to, if you want to make your character act as much as you do in real life, you can do it. Or if you want to be like, a thief that's like, oh, I'm all rugged and stuff like that, you can do that as well. And obviously the Charr, they're more warlike, so generally they're a little bit more just like rough around the edges and stuff like that. So it's and every single race has a different kind of customization when it comes to like how they grew up, who their friends are, and there's a lot of decisions that you can make with that, which is really really cool, and just adds to that customization. And also it does affect you in the actual world, which is really cool, because that also it affects say like for the clan, what clan are you from? It's like, oh well, I'm Iron Legion. And so, and there's Ash, and there's Ash Legion, and then there's the different legions are basically where you hail from, and like who you actually want to represent is it's really cool. And that it adds to that. It just adds to the depth of the game. Just like right from the start, you can go for it. It's really really cool. I hope you guys did like this video. Please like it if you liked it. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more of this business. And yeah, I also recorded the character cinematic and I left the audio in. So if you want to check that out, just keep watching this video. If you don't, then like it and you can leave or whatever. Unfortunately, there was a little bit of a weird glitch in the graphics, so Ritlock looks like whack. So I do apologize for some of that. But I do hope you guys do enjoy this cinematic. So I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.
I am a Charr. In this world of constant battle, I am the deadliest weapon of all. I respect no authority, but the clenched fist. With engines of destruction, we have killed our gods. We reclaimed our homeland of Ascalon, and we planted victory banners on the graves of our enemies. Yet, if we waver, it could slip through our claws. Victory, at any cost. The Iron Legion's war cry can be heard in the churning of gears and the roaring of siege engines. I serve the Iron Legion. I build the future. I forge the weapons of Charr supremacy. I've earned the respect of my comrades, and forged alliances I can call on in times of need. My Legion values innovative solutions, efficient execution. Like our steel, we do not bend. Centuries ago, humans stole Ascalon from the Iron Legion. They have paid for that crime in blood, but the usurpers fight us even in death. Today, the combined armies of the Black Citadel will assault the ghosts that plague Iron Legion territory. I've been assigned to reinforce the bulwark. Let the Ash Legion strike from the shadows. Let the Blood Legion die on the field. I am part of the machine. This is my story.